So we're going to carry on with example 6. It says, find the surface area of this figure. So this one's a little harder net to draw out because it's got lots of different edges and stuff. So sometimes they'll attempt to draw out a net, and other times they will just divide the figure and just remember we have different sides. Okay, so if I come back to this one and I draw this line down here, sorry, I want an actual pen. If we draw this line here, we're cutting it off. And so the front and the back will have this area. So we actually end up with two area ones. Okay, so we have two area ones. And I can find area 1 by length times width, right? The length would be 55. So I'd go 55 times. Now, how do I figure out this length? Well, this total long length is 78, and this short length is 45. So I would actually go in and go 78 minus 45 gives me a length of 33. So I get 55 times 33 to get me a total area in area 1 of 55 times 33, 1815. Okay, but because I have two of them, I will have to multiply it by 2. So the total area in the two area ones is 3,630. Now, I can carry on and pick different shapes. So I'll carry on down here, and this is area 2. Now, area 2, there's one on the front and there's one on the back as well. So there's going to end up with 2 area 2s. Now, to figure out the original area, it's length times width, so it's 45 times, and this side length, which will match up with this one, which will be 30. So we'll get 45 times 30. When we do that, 40 times 30 gives us 1350. And if we double that, because we have one on the front of the shape and one of the back of the shape, I'd actually have to go in and multiply it by 2. So times by 2 gives us 2700. So 2 area 2s give us 2700. Okay, so right now if I wanted to find total surface area, I have the total front and I have the total back. So then I have to carry on. I can carry on here. This is area 3. Area 3, there's only one of them because this side over here is larger. So area 3 is just length times width, which is 30 by 27. Sorry, my writing's not the nicest. Pull my calculator up. 30 by 27 gives us 810. Now, sometimes it's hard because there's lots of work that goes through all this. So sometimes I come through with a highlighter and go, okay, I want this number, that's my final number. I want this number, that's my final number here. Now I only needed one area 3, so I'm going to highlight that as my final number of area 3. Then I'm going to come back into my pens and look at area 4. Now area 4 I think is a different size as everything else as well. So when we do this, area 4 is 45 by this length, which matches up with 27. So area 4 is 45 by 27. So if we multiply that out, 45 by 27 gives us 1215. Okay. Do we have another side, top or bottom, that matches up with 45 by 27? I don't believe so. Um, so then I can highlight this one. We can carry on into area 5, which I'm going to label this little side thing. So that'll be 30. No, this big tall length is 55 and we subtract off 30, so that'll give us 25. So area 5 is equal to 25, because that's 55 minus 30 by 27. So 25 by 27, we multiply that out. 25 times 27 gives us 615, 675. Okay, I'll highlight that because that's the last one of that kind of size. So we're left up top here with area 6. Area 6 is basically this length, which we found that length for area 1. That is 33, because that's 78 minus 45 by 27. So area 6 is 33 by 27, which will give us 891. Okay, now this is where people usually stop because, oh, I've got an area and everything. However, you cannot forget about this side that's over here, right? It's that unknown side that you can't see, and as well as the bottom part of this square or rectangle or shape or whatever. So when we think about those, we actually have an area 7, which is on the side, which is actually 55 by 27. So 55 by 27 will give us 1485. And then the top, or sorry, not the top, the bottom. Don't ask me why that's green. I just pressed the wrong number or the wrong thing. The bottom here is 78 by 27. Okay, so that'll be area 8. Is 78 by 27. And when we do that multiplying, 28, no, sorry, 27 by 78 gives us 2,106. Okay. So finally, to figure out the total surface area, you've got to take the areas, 2 area 1s, 2 area 2s, and area 3, area 4, area 5, area 6, area 7, area 8, and add them all together. So when we do that, I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to clear this thing. Sorry, clear. I get 3,630 plus 2,700 plus 810 plus 1215 plus 675 plus 891 plus 675 plus 891 plus 1485 plus 2106 gives me a total surface area. Sorry, surface area is equal to 13,512 centimeters squared. Okay. Now there's a couple different ways you could go about and do this. Some people will notice this bottom area 8 is really area 6 and area 4 added together. So if I add area 4, which is 1215, to area 6, which is 891, I get 2106, which is what I had here. Why? Because really, if you take this one and this one, that gives you that big bottom base. Same thing goes, area 3 and area 5 is area 7 added together. So you could do 2 area 7s, 2 area 8s, an area 1, and an area 2 doubled, and you should get the same thing. Okay? It's just how you think about it. But no matter which way you think about it, you should end up with that 13,512. Okay? If you read through here, that gives you that alternate one saying like this one and this one is area 3 added together. So we just double area 3, and area 4 is this one and this one added together, so we do 2 area 4s. Okay? Ends up with the same answer. Okay? Good luck. Just remember you only find the area of the outside pieces. So surface area is outside. So yes, you count this top half, but you cannot count this bottom half. But you have to take it away from the surface area of that top square. So sometimes you might have to do some subtraction. Make sure you ask if you run into some issues or you need some help.